The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
You're listening to UCW Radio. In your face.
But, so they can go in and find out what it is, because a lot of people don't want to have hysterectomies. They can actually do this.
Right.
And, my website is www.c as in Cindy, rodeo.net. It's www.crodeo.net. And actually, people can email me. They can keep up with where I'm going. They can also see what I am doing with our troops, which is the, I went to Walter Reed Medical Center twice. I was the only reality, star that they wanted because they watched me actually over in Iraq. I don't mean to get off the subject of cancer, but
no, that's okay.
There's a lot of people, there's more cancer that is growing in Iraq with our soldiers than the world knows about. When I went to Walter Reed Medical Center, I met this gentleman that accidentally fell asleep, and he had two troops inside the vehicle that he was driving, and he accidentally fell asleep. Well, when he fell asleep, his truck went off to the side, and the bomb blew both legs off. And he was telling me, 21 years old, and when he said rodeo, you have no idea how much the troops love you and over there, and how much we look up to you. And I'm going, what are you talking about? I'm just a regular old girl. He said, no, but your laughter makes everyone forget about the negative things that are going on over there. Even now when they come back, even in Walter Reed Medical Center, they said your laughter can brighten any room. When we hear you laugh, it just makes us smile. It's contagious. And he said,
great.
He said, we watched the Rock of Love DVD over there, and he said we'd see it over and over and over, because they have a movie theater where a tent is,
right,
where they show the movies. And he said everyone just loved you, and there's a lot of people that wanted to meet you. Well, last year in August, they asked me to go for the first time to Walter Reed, and I went. And then this year, the men that came over that was injured, many of them said they wanted to meet Rodeo. So they asked me again, and I went back in September and saw the truth.
Look at that.
So,
God has a plan for you. That's what it comes down to. That's why you're doing all this stuff. You have things you need to accomplish.
Yes, and I am working very closely right now with the truth, because I am going to be doing something. I can't give anything out right now, but it will be something that's going to inspire our country, our world, and it's going to be something that people will say, wow.
Well, I mean, hopefully when that comes out, you come back on the show and you talk about it, because we're very interested in that. We have, Chris Gambino, a friend of ours, and Stephen Baldwin. They are putting together the Celebrity Boxing to support the troops. Just since we're on that topic, they're doing that in Florida, and they're doing everything to support the troops. Because Stephen Baldwin has a fund. I forget the name of the fund, but it's supporting the troops, just doing something like what you're doing and getting stuff out there, because our U.S. troops need the support from everybody.
Right, and and it's sad because the divorce rate in our troops is the highest right now, and there are many troops that I've been talking to a lot of them, and I've been having a lot of interviews with them that have come back home and that are served with divorce papers, or come home to an empty home. And it's so unfair, because they're fighting for our country, and so many men and women come back home to this. And that's something that I'm touching on. I want to make a difference in this, not trying to cut down on that. And just to let them know that we do care, because a lot of them say people don't come see them at Walter Reed Medical Center. And it broke my heart when these men said this. I mean, I'm getting kind of teary-eyed now, because the things that I saw and the things that I heard, these men, they've been injured twice, and then they want to go back. I mean, there's people, Lou, that are missing limbs that still want to go back and fight for our country.
Yeah.
It's amazing. These men and women have so much strength. Yeah. And then, when I walk in, and they are actually, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
They hear me laughing in the hallway.
Right.
And they have their family members coming out looking for me and saying, Rodeo, is that you? And I go, oh my gosh. And there was one kid, 18 years old. Mm-hmm. He was on his cell phone, mm-hmm. and he had cancer, okay? And something over there that's in Iraq or wherever they're at in Afghanistan, there's a chemical that they believe it's making this happen to these men and women. Wow. There's so much that's going on with cancer. It's unbelievable, the people that are coming back with it. But he said he had a cell phone, and the people over there, they're putting bombs in their cell phones. And it exploded, and it blinded him.
Oh, my God.
And he thought I was on TV. Mm-hmm. And the drill sergeant at Walter Reed Medical Center said, Rodeo, the soldier in here thinks you are on TV. So I walked in there, I placed my hand on his hand. I said, at ease, soldier, I'm here. As soon as I said that, he said, oh my God, Rodeo. He had only been in there 2 days. And he said, he started crying. He said, I can't see you. He said, it's amazing that you're here because you just made my pain go away just for a few seconds. Oh, and that just broke my heart. And I still continue to keep in touch with him till today. I met him last year. This year I met the gentleman that fell asleep and had both legs blown up. We still stay in contact. And that's what I do. I tell people to email me on my website, and I stay in contact with these people like I am on MySpace and now Twitter, which is a big thing now.
Yeah, you're doing the
and Facebook.
Right.
So anybody that really, that wants to pull me in for any charities out there that is listening to me right now, Lou, I'd really appreciate it if they would. Can I give them my email address? Would that be okay?
If you want to, it's up to you. You can do that if you want.
Well, it's Book Rodeo and the number 1 at gmail.com. Book Rodeo 1 at gmail.com. Mm-hmm. And then also my website is www.crodeo.net. Right. People can follow me and see where I'm at, what I'm doing, where I'm going, mm-hmm. and they can also email me, and I will email them back. I do get a lot of emails per day, but I also try every other day, I try to keep up on all the emails that I get, because sometimes I'll get 18,000 hits. Well, thank you, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate everyone watching me and supporting me with my career on VH1. And don't forget, I am coming back, but I can't tell you when on VH1.
We'll close off on that note, Cindy. That's for the next show. All right, you enjoy your lunch. You enjoy your lunch, and we'll talk soon. All right.